Subs, fans, and new guys. Almost there's new guys. You realize how they got this little analytics on these videos, and anytime I look at the analytics, I get more views from non-subs. Ain't that some bullshit? If you can watch my shit, at least subscribe, man. Show some love. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the bell. Well, don't hit the bell. I don't do live shit yet. I ain't ready for all that. I shoot too much off the hip, and I know I'm gonna say some shit that I don't need to say. Watch out, people. Watch out. All right. Pardon me there. A little tragic situation. Trying to dodge these damn potholes. I'm empty, so these bumps are hard. Gotta get an alignment done. Yeah, more people watch my videos that's not subscribed to me. Damn, I done talked a minute of bullshit. I'm sorry for that. But y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. You ain't gonna believe this shit. Do not fall for this scam. Do not fall for it. I'm gonna tell you what happened today. And I really hope it's a scam, because if not, I went off on a federal agent. Sorry. Not sorry. It's a scam. Too many red flags. But they're getting real creative with their scammetry. I got a call today and it said Washington, D.C. And I've been talking to a couple brokers, so I didn't know if it was one of the brokers calling me back at a different number. So I answered it, and it was, as soon as I said hello, it was a recording. And the recording said, it said something about being part of the federal United States of America, yada, yada, yada. There's a case being filed against me. I need to call this number back, and I jotted it down right here. Let's see if y'all can see that. Come on, camera, focus. Alright, looks backwards. Maybe it's not backwards on the area. Anyway, the number is 202-239-2927. And I'm like, a suit filed against me. What the hell? Happy, go on, slow down with me. So anyway, upon that phone call, answering it and saying hello, and it just giving me a recording, which it don't make sense. Number one flag, you done got me on the hook. Why try to make me call back? I guess they're out there. That's just them fishing for the curious ones. Because if you call back, you know, the success rate of scamming you is a lot better, because you got those people out there like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I better call them and just give them my credit card. I better take care of this. Because, man, you mentioned federal government or IRS, Internal Revenue Services. Man, people get scared. I know. I've been there. So I called it back, and then again, it was another recording. It was another recording, and bear in mind, keep in mind this. Both recordings, different voices, both English accents or British accents, which kind of don't make sense. Flag number 2. And then at the end of it, I thought, hell, this is a scam. Because I said, thank you for calling back. Please leave your name and number, and an agent will contact you as soon as possible. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Scam. So, hung up. Within just a matter of minutes, I get a call back. And Washington, D.C. I'm like, I click over, I say, hello. And it's like, now this guy, this is the Indian voice. He's like, hello, my name is so-and-so. I'm from United States, federal, blase, blase. I'm calling was calling in regards to a case being filed against you today in the courts, and we need to resolve this matter as quickly, as swiftly as possible. I said, okay. I said, and by this time I knew it was a scam. I'm like, but I love feeding into that stuff, man. I love leading these people on. I like just, I don't know, I just get a kick out of it. I got another story on somebody from Facebook about 2 years ago. By the end of our conversation on Facebook, I had their real names, and I had their mailing address, and I really thought about reporting them to the authorities. And then I got to thinking, I was like, This really ain't my business. They didn't get me with it. They probably gonna get some more people with it. But I ain't no snitch. So I just let it go and laughed it off and thought, man, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna remember this story for now on. Maybe that's another story. Maybe at the end of this one if I don't go on too long. Anyway, this guy, he told me who he was, his agent, a case been filed against me, yada, yada, yada. I said, okay. I'm just feeding into him. I'm like, okay. I said, what's the charge? And he said, tax evasion. I laughed. I mean, no shit. I went, really? And he said, what do you find funny? I said, tax evasion, really? And then he insulted me. Red flag number 3. Federal agents are not going to insult you. They may belittle you when they take out your damn money when you try to run from them, but they're not going to insult you. He said, well, apparently you don't know what tax evasion is. What tax evasion is this and this and this. And I don't really know what the hell he said because I'm sitting there thinking, man, this guy's going deep. And he said, how do you file your taxes? He said, because what's been on your account is you didn't pay enough taxes. And I'm sitting there thinking, motherfucker, I pay my taxes every damn year. And he said, do you file your taxes on your own or do you have somebody else do it? Red flag number 4. They know who the hell does the damn tax forms. Come on now, for real. I mean, don't quote me on that. They may not know that, but I'm pretty sure they do. Because your tax preparer name and everything is on your taxes, if I remember from the years I used to do my own. Well, I told him, I said, I have an accountant that takes care of my taxes. They said, well, Mr. Makes sense. We're gonna go with that. Mr. Makes sense. They failed to. They done it wrong, and I mean he's using different words in this. He's trying to use words above my pay grade, so I can't remember exactly what he used. That's another thing. Federal agents not going to be that. Not going to try to belittle or insult you, then belittle you by using words that the average person don't know. I'm gonna say that. That's not another red flag. That's just kind of a nuisance. But he said that I know when they put all your numbers in and it gives you an amount you owe. Well, they done it wrong, and you still owe more money than that. I said, okay, how much is that? And he wouldn't tell me. And then I said, okay. I said, and then by this time I'm like, I'm feeding into this guy. I'm trying to figure out where he's going with this. I asked him, I said, okay. I said, how do I need to settle this? He said, oh, great. Okay, great. Okay, great. You ready to move on? And what I need you to do is download this app, and it's going to give you access to get on the computer and get on my computer or something. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, this guy's stupid. And I cut him off. I said, this ain't no shit. This is a direct quote. This is what I told him. I said, hold on right there. I said, just save your spill. I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole here. I said, but how many people do you really get with this? I said, listen, you called a guy that has had to deal with the IRS before. Because I went a damn decade not paying taxes and claiming non-dependence on my W-9s. Or, whatever it was. I think it's W-9. On my W-9s. I said, I've dealt with the federal IRS on the federal level and the state level. And one thing they stressed to me when I first started dealing with them is we will never tell you on the phone. We will only contact you via certified mail. So I told him that, and I said, listen, I said, if you're filing a case against me, or if somebody's filing a case against me, file that case against me, then send me some certified legal form in the mail, certified. I said, as far as I'm concerned, with this call is over with. And I paused just a minute, and this ain't no shit. He started stuttering. He's like, okay. And that's about the time I went click. Be careful, folks. People are getting real sly with their scams. I'm just making this video to let you know because I've dealt with the IRS, federal level and state level, and they do not contact you via phone. they will contact you certified mail. Now, granted, if you're avoiding taxes and they're trying it over and over and they can't reach you with certified mail, I mean, chances are they may call you. I don't know. It never got that far with me. But as far as I'm concerned with, they just filed this suit today and they're calling me? Now, too many red flags. Too many red flags, guys. Too many. Anyway, let's see. We're 10 minutes. All right. Let me tell you about this story here. Now, this is my favorite one. I've got a handful of stories with scam artists, but this was by far my favorite. So I had somebody contact me off YouTube or Facebook a couple years back. It might have been 2, might have been 3 years ago, might have been 4. It was a woman saying that I had won. She's so-and-so with Facebook, and I'd won a $10,000 grand prize, random drawing. I was 1 out of 10 out of all of Facebook. We're talking about millions of users, and I won $10,000. And I knew it was a scam. I mean, most times, I just overlook that shit. I mean, we all get those Kenyans trying to damn email us and shit. But this one, I just like, all right, I'm gonna play with this one. I said, oh my God, really? Anyway, we carried back and forth over the course of about a week. And I told her this. I said, listen, I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I said, I've been very blessed in my life. I've been very fortunate. I said, actually, try to put some shade down. I said, I actually donate about $25,000 quarterly. I said, I normally, St. Jude is one of my largest contributions, and Ronald McDonald House is another one. I said, but I really love what you guys over at Facebook are doing. I really love it. I said, because, like I said, I've been fortunate, I've been blessed, and I usually donate money, I said, mainly for tax purposes. I said, but also I love giving back. I'm a philanthropist, and I love giving back. And what you guys are doing, this is where I'm kissing her ass. I'm making her feel good. Or him. I think it was a him. Making Shim feel good. I said, I really love what you're doing. I said, there's a lot of people out there that really need help. I said, I would really love to contribute to your organization. I said, do you have an address or a means of that where I can make a quarterly donation? I said, I can't cut out St. Jude's and Ronald McDonald House too much. I said, but I could probably afford $5,000 every quarter. I didn't want to sound too big. Keep a smile. I said, and that way it will help you contribute to what you guys are doing there on Facebook. So I love that. And about a day went by when they finally read my message. They was like, oh wow, yes, I spoke with my supervisor and we would love to do that. That is amazing, Mr. Makes Sense. That's amazing. But here's my manager's name, and it gave his name, and then it gave an address to mail a check to. I thought for a minute, I said, you gotta be a damn fool. How you gonna be scamming people, leaving a hell of a long paper trail, proof that you're trying to scam somebody, and then you're gonna give me your name and your address? Man, I tell you, on that operational level, that person, oh my God, that's funny. Anyway, I didn't do anything else with it. I just laughed about it, and I'm telling stories like this to other people. Because that story there is really laughable. It's just like, really? How do some people even make it through life? But anyway, I'm going to get off here, guys. I'm going to the house. I delivered yesterday up in Canton, Ohio. And I didn't get up early enough. I got up at 8:30 and looked on the load board for a backhaul coming back home. And there was 3 or 4 loads. I was like, I'm going to call that one. I didn't want to book anything right then because I had carpet on the trailer and I knew it was going to take me 2 or 3 hours to get unloaded at the minimum. So I didn't want to do anything. Anyway, I'm in a good area, so I figured I'm going to get unloaded, then I'm going to call and book one of these loads. 2.5 hours unloading, I called back. It's about 12 o'clock after I got there. And they was gone. So I ended up sitting all day yesterday, and I'm thinking, well, if I can't find a load by in the morning, I'm going to go to the house. And I'm dead head on in. I'm 600 miles away. But I'm going to Nastic Friday. So Thursday night, I got to be in Nashville. So the loads I found today, man, that's a good paying load too. I mean, I was crying a couple times. But I gotta be home. Gotta be home. So I'm gonna go to Nastic and give me a fuel card, give me some discounts, and take their little class. And then Monday, I figure I get back out here and go making money. Maybe throw out some more content, some more videos. I've been wanting to do a couple of them, but I'll just really be honest with you, I ain't been in the mood. Anyway, guys, roll up on Scale House. I'm gonna go ahead and jerk this down. And y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you by next weekend, or by the weekend. Y'all have a good weekend. See you. Bye.